Welcome to Alchemy with Xerophayze. In this tutorial, we are adding a LoRa to the clean, ComfyUI workflow we built in the first lesson. By the end, you will understand where the LoRa loader belongs, what model strength and clip strength control, why trigger words matter, and how to recognize when a style has been pushed too far. Here is the comparison. The prompt, seed, checkpoint, sampler, and canvas remain fixed. With the LoRa turned off, we get a conventional brass laboratory automaton. At model strength 0.85, the character changes dramatically. With model and clip strength balanced, the learned CopperU concept becomes clearer. At 1.2, the style begins overpowering the prompt. A LoRa is a small learned adjustment to a compatible checkpoint. Before we inspect the individual nodes, here is the complete workflow from left to right. The base SDXL checkpoint feeds the LoRa loader. Its modified model and clip outputs branch into the sampler and the positive and negative prompt encoders. The canvas supplies the starting latent. The sampler produces a new latent VAE decode, turns that latent into visible pixels, and save image writes the result. Keep this full map in mind as we zoom into each connection. Place Load LoRa immediately after the checkpoint loader. Connect the checkpoint's purple model output to the purple model input on Load LoRa. Connect the yellow clip output to its yellow clip input. The LoRa loader returns modified model and clip outputs. Those modified outputs continue into K-sampler and the two text encode nodes. Notice that the red VAE connection does not pass through the LoRa loader. It travels directly from the checkpoint loader to VAE decode. This LoRa modifies the diffusion model and text conditioning, not the VAE that turns the final latent into visible pixels. Many LoRas have a trigger word or phrase associated with their training captions. This one uses CopperU. Putting that term in the positive prompt helps the modified clip system connect our request to the learned concept. A LoRa may still influence an image without its trigger, but the intended concept can become weaker or less predictable. Model strength controls how strongly the LoRa changes the diffusion model itself. At 0, the model path is effectively unchanged. As the number increases, learned shapes, materials, facial structure, and visual patterns become more dominant. High values can be useful for testing, but they can also crush variety or introduce training artifacts. Clip strength controls how strongly the LoRa modifies the text encoder. That influences how the prompt is interpreted in relation to the trained concept. Keeping clip lower than model strength can preserve more of the base prompt interpretation. Matching both values is a straightforward starting point, but they do not have to remain identical. Our model-only render at 0.85 already transforms the small automaton into a pale copper humanoid. Adding clip strength 0.85 reinforces the trained identity and details. At 1.2 for both values, the CopperU features dominate the entire character. More strength did not simply create more quality, it narrowed the result toward the training data. For an unfamiliar LoRa, start conservatively. Try approximately 0.6 to 0.8 for model strength, keep clip equal or slightly lower, and use a fixed seed. Render once with the LoRa disabled, once at the starting strength, and once slightly higher. The side-by-side comparison is more useful than guessing from a single attractive result. Compatibility matters. An SDXL LoRa should be paired with an SDXL family checkpoint unless its author says otherwise. A LoRa trained for another architecture may fail to load, apply only partially, or produce nonsense. Also read the model card or embedded metadata for trigger words, recommended strength, licensing, and any special sampler guidance. The failure case is simple. If every result starts looking like the same face, pose, texture, or color palette, reduce strength before changing 10 other settings. Add only one LoRa at a time until you understand its effect. Later, you can chain LoRa loaders deliberately, but each additional modifier makes diagnosis more difficult. This workflow was built and tested locally through Stability Matrix using DreamShaper XL Lightning and the CopperU SDXL LoRa already present in the model library. If you enjoy practical AI tutorials that show the comparison instead of hiding the settings, like the video and subscribe to Alchemy with Xerophayze. Next, we can use in-painting to repair one region without regenerating everything else.